Hi, this is Elisa with www.averageadvocate.com, where hopefully we're inspiring you to change the world and giving you, just helping you overcome whatever hinders you and where you feel overwhelmed, and coaching you through that process to find your best place to make a difference. So I ran across this book recently called One Dress, One Year by Bethany Winz with Susanna Foth Ognetumong. I actually have no clue how to pronounce that. So I wanted to point this out to you because every year, as many of you know, myself and a bunch of other people do something that I call the Little Black Dress Project, which you can find at thelittleblackdressproject.org. Again, that is the Little Black Dress Project. thelittleblackdressproject.org. So we've been doing that for about 5 years, where we wear a black dress or a black shirt for a month and we raise money for human trafficking. So hey, guess what this book is about? It's about a girl who wears her little black dress for a year to fight human trafficking. So I was really curious about this because I was like, who is this person? And how come I don't know them? So as I was reading it and I went through it a little bit, I had a realization, which I could be wrong about, but maybe she'll watch this movie and actually tell me. But I think I saw an article in some sort of magazine or newspaper or blog post or something somewhere in 2012, which I think is when she started this, which actually inspired me to start the Little Black Dress Project 5 years ago. So it looks like, from what I read, it sounds like she might have started just like 2 weeks before I actually embarked on what I was calling then Action Little Black Dress, which the next year we realized that name was kind of confusing, and so we switched it up. So anyways, I'm like, we were doing this at the same time, and it's very possible that she might have been one of the inspiring people to give me the idea, because there were three people that I had heard of who had done something like this. One of them was the Uniform Project in New York City, who I've tried to contact multiple times, and I think they're just off doing something else, because that was like 6 years ago now. And pretty much that person was raising funds for education in India, and then I heard somebody else doing it for human trafficking, which was a teenage girl. This girl was a teenager at the time, and essentially, pretty much she decided to wear a black dress for a year to raise money for human trafficking. And then there was somebody else who was doing it because of like minimalism or something like that. So anyways, I had heard about those, I think in January of 2012, and I was like, I think that I should do that. So in case you don't know, if you go to averageadvocate.com, there's a bunch and bunches of posts about why I started doing the Little Black Dress Project, and what came out of that, and how we've raised almost $30,000 over the last 5 years, mostly going to fighting human trafficking. So it's kind of interesting because this girl had actually a huge fundraising goal, and if she was one of the influencers that got us started, it kind of makes me be like, dude, you know, like, she never got anywhere near her fundraising goal, but, you know, if this is part of the trickle-down effect, you know, maybe she will get close to it, you know, through us, as we do our own Little Black Dress Projects for a month. So anyways, I thought that was kind of cool. It's kind of written in journal form, and it takes little bits and pieces of her blog posts, talks a little bit about different human trafficking organizations, many of the ones that we have also raised money for ourselves, and pretty much it was kind of cool, because I pretty much read my own story and what she was writing, like how she thought she was going to do this amazing thing, and how it was really hard, and how it changed her, and how she realized that God still loved her anyways, even if she didn't change the world, which kind of goes into something that we talk a lot about at the Average Advocate, about how you might want a significant life, but no matter how much of a significant life you want, it doesn't really matter, because God already accepts us and loves us, and we have to learn how to love our own selves, even if we haven't made, you know, huge crazy changes in the world, even though we keep trying. So anyways, she just kind of like pretty much talked about the same, you know, she said my story, but it was very easy to read. I actually like pretty much skimmed through it within a couple hours, and it was perfect for teenagers. I totally am going to pass this on to teenagers, and it's really inspiring and just a great book, so I recommend checking it out. So again, this is called One Year, One Dress by Bethany Winz. Winz, because I don't actually know how to pronounce that. So anyways, and if you're interested, so read this book. I'll put the link down underneath this blog post so you can get it. And also, if you're interested in learning, being changed yourself through the process, but also raising funds and learning about human trafficking and making effort in that way, then please go read some blog posts on Average Advocate about it, or you can go to thelittleblackdressproject.org to sign up for next year as we prepare to do that. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And Bethany, if you watch this, good job. All right, bye.